Last night, Netflix aired their first ever live roast as a part of their Netflix is a Joke Fest. Tom Brady was the guest of honor for the night, and Kevin Hart was hosting the event. Since the event was live, there was no censors, no cuts, nothing, and that didn't end up working out in one celebrity's favor. Kim Kardashian was met with a very negative reaction from the audience, which sparked a larger conversation about how a lot of people are sick of the Kardashians. It's a mess, so let's get into it. We've been talking a lot lately about the Kar-Jenner family and how it feels like a lot of people are sick of them. From Kylie's constant product launches and starting a new brand every other week, Kourtney's useless vitamins, and all the negative discourse lately surrounding Kim Kardashian. It feels like every headline about the Kardashians has been negative lately, and that trend is continuing today. Last night, Kim attended the Netflix live roast of Tom Brady, hosted by Kevin Hart, and Kim was not safe from being roasted herself. Even though the roast was supposed to be about Tom Brady, Kim found herself being the center of a few jokes, and she did not seem impressed. The one that everyone is talking about comes from Tom Brady himself, saying that Kim was nervous to be there last night, not because of having to get up on stage, but because her kids would be under the care of Kanye.
I know Kim was terrified to be here tonight. Not because of this, but because her kids are home with their dad.
And people pointed out that even though Kim didn't look thrilled by the joke, Kim's publicist and good friend Tracy, on the other hand, was loving it. Tracy has been at the center of many of Kanye's long rants on Instagram, where he's blamed her for persuading Kim to act a certain way and causing drama in their divorce proceedings. He's made it very clear that he does not like her, so she was probably loving this moment. Although, that wasn't even the most memorable moment of the night. For as long as I can remember, it's always felt like Kim and the rest of the Kar-Jenner family have been treated like royalty in Hollywood. A lot of these big events want the Kardashians to attend because it gets more attention for their event, it gets people talking, and to get them there, they're usually treated very well, but that didn't happen at last night's roast. It was Kim's turn to get up on stage and roast Tom Brady, but before she could even get up there and say her opening lines, she was overpowered by the audience booing her.
Kardashian, come on.
Kevin. Well, thank you. I know a lot of people make fun of your height. All right, Kevin.
And the boos only stopped once someone on stage told the audience that was enough, and then she was able to go on and do her set, but you could tell she was not expecting that. One person said, "You know she cried after she got off stage." And other people are saying that this is her karma for what she did to Taylor Swift, writing, "Now she knows what it felt like when her husband did the same to Taylor." But some people are wondering what exactly triggered the boos. A lot of comments were saying it was probably from the NFL fans who just don't like the Kardashians, while others think it might actually be because of Taylor Swift. Kim has had a rough few weeks ever since Taylor's new album was released. A lot of Swifties think Thank You Amy is about Kim, and ever since the album was released, Kim's comment section has been flooded with Thank You Amy comments. Since Taylor now has ties to the NFL because of Travis Kelce, some comments were saying that maybe the boos were coming from people who love the Kelces as well as Taylor. Fans of Taylor just wanted Kim to issue a public or even a private apology to Taylor for what she did, but it seems like that's never going to happen. Kim was a guest on Jimmy Kimmel after Thank You Amy came out, and some people thought maybe Kim would have Jimmy ask her about the song and she would have some perfectly planned PR answer to follow, but the song was never mentioned.
And while Jimmy joked about the drama over the Tortured Poets department in his opening monologue, this is as close as it got to knowing how Kim is feeling in the midst of it all.
I'm good. How are you?
Like life is good. Good, everything's good. Thank you.
Good, yes.
You know what?
Jimmy avoided asking Kim about the track and the drama of it all, and I'm pretty sure this was intentional. Celebrities' publicists often give direction on what can and can't be asked during an interview.
It was also revealed that a source close to Kim told people that Kim is over it and thinks Taylor should move on and doesn't get why Taylor keeps harping on it. I personally think the boos are a result of a lot of things, from people being sick of the Kardashians, NFL fans not being fans of them, and then all the negative discourse surrounding them after Thank You Amy was released. Some people even think it might have been a PR move to make people feel bad for her. For a few weeks now, all the comments under every single post that Kim makes on Instagram has been "Thank you, Amy." And for the first time in a while, some of the comments are actually showing some sympathy for Kim. Two of the top comments under her latest Instagram post says, "Aw, I really want to give you a hug. You didn't deserve that at the roast." Another person said, "Kim, I think you should sue those losers for their tasteless jokes. You've grown and come way too far for them to say idiotic things like that. I love you." And someone on TikTok even said, "I feel bad. She really was a good sport. I don't think she deserved that much booing." And she definitely was a good sport about it. I know if that were me, I would probably be crying, so she did take it well, but some people are accusing Netflix of editing the segment to make it sound not as bad as it actually was. In the clip that aired on Netflix, at first, it sounds like people are cheering and they only start booing once she brings up Kevin's height.
Kardashian, come on.
But people who were actually in the audience and recorded the segment have been posting their clips, and the boo sounds so much more intense than what was aired. Maybe Chris made a few calls to Netflix. Overall, I think this just goes to show you, in the Kardashians' bubble in Hollywood, they may be loved and treated like royalty, but the public's perception of them is much different, especially when they can't control the narrative. Many people are saying that this is a major sign that their time is up. People don't care about them as much as they once did. They're sick of them constantly coming out with new money-making schemes, ripping off designs from smaller creatives, and thinking that they can do whatever they want. It will definitely be interesting to see what kind of reaction Kim gets tonight if she attends the Met Gala. I feel like it'll probably be people loving her and cheering for her because she's always been a huge focus at the Met. She's been attending it for like a decade now, but it'll be interesting to see, that's for sure. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about everything down below. Why do you think people were booing Kim? Was it just the NFL fans who don't like her? Or do you think it has something to do with Taylor Swift and Thank You, Amy? Let me know, and I'll see you next time.